price of fame costs too much. Like, he nigga talk too much. I'm ready for whatever. Somebody better tell me, say I'm ready for whatever. Hey, hey, hey.
Even though my head in the cloud, I'm planted on the pavement. How I'm walking around, people stand in amazement. I play a lot.
Bitch, I see you. Did you know I know you? Yeah, I know you.
What's up, guys? Alright, I gotta address this first and foremost. Law Nation's post. Apparently my phone kind of janked up on me, and I started getting really old posts. Maybe it's because I already watched all his videos, I don't know. But that was definitely an old post. But I'm gonna leave my video up there because I worked hard on that. I'm telling you, I worked too hard on that not to have it up there. But just know this, Law's still here, still with us. It was a big scare for all of us. Man, just the thought of, jumping on my YouTube and going through my channels and not seeing Law Nation there, man, I'll tell you, that's about as scary as the thought of turning on the TV on game day, looking across the line right there at our offense and not seeing 8-8. As scary as that. Alright, now, that being said, guys, there is too much talk going about Dez. Way too much. Everybody, blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah, blah that, blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah, blah that. And it's all the fans, and the media and the press. Everybody like us and press and basically, paparazzi, whatever you want to call them. Alright, but we're all the ones talking about it, okay? All the fans are, oh, well, Dez is paid too much. Oh, well, Dez is this and Dez is that. We're all the ones making all these accusations, guys. If you notice, nobody's made a comment about it on the team. Why? I wouldn't want to piss off my star player. Excuse my language, but I wouldn't want to upset him. Alright, now if you know you need this guy, which obviously we do, because even if we pull somebody out of the draft that is immaculately great, does not mean they're going to come into the NFL where the game completely changes and shine like a diamond. Because it has never happened, guys. Let me tell you this one more time. That has never happened, okay? It just don't. It's not something that happens in the NFL, alright? You just don't get that guy at a wideout position that comes in and just changes your game. It never happens, okay? Like Mark Holmes says, and I'm going to use his own argument against him here, okay? Elite receivers don't win you a championship, okay? We already have an elite receiver. So why would we get another one? Knowing that it doesn't win championships. Does that make sense to you? That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna throw Mark under the bus, but I wanna debate. Oh, I want to debate him on this so bad. But that's neither here nor there. Well, maybe one of these days, we'll get the chance to debate. But until then, I'm watching you, Mark. I'm watching you, bro. But like I said, guys, an elite receiver doesn't win championships. Defense wins championships, okay? But that elite receiver that we still have in Dez can still high point the ball in the end zone if we need it. He can still be a scare tactic in the middle if we can hit him enough times this season, okay? Now, there's a few different options that could happen here. They could cut him. They can tell him, hey, we're going to cut you. Bye. They can call him in there and be like, hey, we need you to take this much money, or we got to cut ties, which is another way, Or they could just be bringing him in there and being like, hey, this is the game plan for the season, we want you healthy. We got a couple, new receivers in our receiving corps. We're going to create a little bit of competition there, and we're just doing it basically to improve your game and improve everybody else's game on the team, It's not to scare you out of your position, but hey, we got this, so we want to, create competition here, within the team. You know, we want you guys all to strive to be your best at every aspect of the game. And I think they might throw in, hey Dez, we can't have any more of them on the sideline shenanigans, bro. I mean, we can't have it. That makes us look bad. That makes you look bad, you know? We can't have that. We can't have that no more. And, you know, I think they'll give them the option, you know, you can compete for your spot, or you can go compete, you know, somewhere else. But the way I see it, guys, is even if he doesn't stay here, I don't think they'll be disrespectful to him at all. You know, I think that's the main reason they're not talking, is because, you know, they don't want to upset him, so, because they want him here, obviously. But, well, Jerry does. Stephen Jones, I'll tell you like I told my son, man. The day I'm cold and dead in the ground is the day you'll run my business. Period. Anybody that does not have a son themselves and understand that, hey, you know, I've been Superman my whole life to my son. Showing weakness is not a thing a father does, especially in front of his son. But I don't see it happening, guys. I think what's gonna happen here is everybody's sitting here saying, oh, well, I think Steven's got the power. I think, Steven's got the power. Steven's gonna do it. Steven, and Jerry's sitting back there like this. Got his little pinky ring on, you know. You disrespect the Godfather? Sammy, get rid of this guy. Get him on my face. That's Jerry Jones right now. Looking at all you guys talking about how Steven's running stuff. Alright, I muted it. Deleted that. Anyway, but he's sitting back like, man, you guys are really just throwing me under the bus like this. I'm a $6 billion man. And y'all gonna throw me under the bus saying Steven's making the decisions, huh? Well, let me tell you this. This is the other option, okay? Now, I'm gonna be Jerry Jones real quick. Jerry Jones, sitting in his office, and he's like, hey, Steven, come in here. What do you think we should do with Dez? And you all know that, you know, he's like, oh, well, I love him, Dad, but we need to cut him. And he's like, oh, yeah? We ain't gonna cut him. And you know what? We're gonna pay him. What you gonna do about it, Steven? You gonna cry to your mommy? You gonna cry to her? You gonna get me fired? What you gonna do? It's not gonna happen, guys. Jerry Jones is gonna use this and throw his weight around right now. I'm telling you right now. Jerry Jones loves to throw his weight around. He loves to be the muscle. He loves to be the guy in charge. All right? That will never change. I don't care. As long as he can remember 30 minutes of a day, that man will think he's in charge for that 30 minutes, okay? He does not care. That is a guy that takes charge and don't take no for an answer. All right, so Steven, Mr. Rip the cards out of your dad's hands. I seen the backhind, you know, behind the scenes video. You guys got in this big heated argument, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. The only reason that Jerry Jones did not take Manziel is because he felt bad for the way he treated his kid. Check that one in your calendar. Anyway, but this ain't gonna happen, guys. This is not gonna happen. This is like, hey, we need to get rid of Michael Irvin. What? What would you guys say to that? I'd say no too. Now you see, We need that big playmaker. Just a little bit, alright? Because, let me explain my system here, okay? Number one, Jerry Jones ain't gonna let Steven make a decision, so he's just gonna swing his around, you know, and this is how it's gonna be, Steven. You don't like it, find another job, bro. I'm dad, I'm boss, I'm the $6 billion man, not you. I change this game, not you. I will say what goes, not you, alright? One, okay? Now, let me explain my situation here. Alright. The number one thing you need is a good line. Alright, first things first, you need a good line so your quarterback isn't running for their life the entire game. Okay, and then you can actually do something. Because you don't have time to drop back, your receiver ain't got time to get open. Alright, most timed routes run on a 4 to 5 second basis. Alright, being a receiver for so long, I know this, okay? Now, that being said, we need a run game, a dominant run game, one that can run some clock, one that can give us RPOs, you know, one that will free up our secondary, you know, our receivers, you know, kind of confuse the secondary, get them coming up instead of dropping back, okay? That's another thing, okay? That will get you points, that will get you clock control, which initially controls the game, and it will get you middle of the field control, as long as you have respect for your run game. When they're bringing 7 people up, when they bite on a fake run, you know, they all come forward. As soon as the fake is made, you got 5 people that just drop their receivers. That will allow your receivers to come open in less than 4 to 5 seconds, okay? Anyway, on top of that, you need a good receiver. One that can high point a ball. One that will win contested catches, because not every pass in the NFL, guys, is clean as a whistle. It's not like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, okay? A lot of these passes, a good 60% of the passes in the NFL are contested, highly contested, okay? So you need a good, strong receiver, which we do have in Dez, okay? And granted, we will need to replace him. So I can see us going into the draft, grabbing a decent receiver, letting him watch and learn from Dez, pick Dez's brain a little bit for a year or so, and then that's it, you know? That's my theory on Dez. But on top of that, yes, you have an elite offense, okay? You're going to score mad points, all right? But on top of that, you have to have that elite defensive line, one that forces that quarterback to throw the ball early before the routes ran. That is a need. That's a must. Okay, you have to have good linebackers for center control. You want to be able to stop the run and stop center passes. You have to have good linebackers. Most importantly, you need an elite secondary. You need those backs. You need to be ball hawks, play in the wood. You know, you just can't throw against them. An elite defense will win you championships. All right? The rest of them will get you there. But your run game and your defense is going to win that championship. So, that being said, guys, we've got quite a few receivers that can do damage already. All right, now, if we grab one more up, that's a lot of depth, guys. And if we have any injuries, we got next man up right there. That's all I'm saying. And we can pull them from the practice squad, you know, we can, doesn't matter. Does not matter. That's also another option for Dez. That, hey, you know, we can put you on the back burners, you know, keep paying you and you can take the year off. I don't see that happening, guys. I see Jerry Jones doing what I said he's going to do. He's going to say, Steven, go to your room. Press, come on over here. We kept Dez. We're not going to drop his pay. Have a nice day. That's how I think it might go. And if they do reduce his pay, you know, they will give him a great incentive. Like, hey, we'll give you this much if you get this many yards, this many catches, this many TDs, like Joe said, you know, from Cowboys blog. But if they do that, I can see them saying, hey, on top of all them incentives we're going to give you, we're going to go ahead and pick up a defensive monster. And you, my man, just helped get him. Earl Thomas. And I think if we can get Dez to agree to take a little less, that we could get Earl Thomas with, let's say, one of our compensatory picks. Maybe 2 of them. We don't need all those. We got so many people right now, we're going to have to throw at least half of them on a practice squad and then cut the other half. Jesus. But they want to see who's the best at what, and I can see them grabbing a receiver up, letting them all compete, and letting the best man play. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, if we lose Dez is going to go somewhere where you got a pass-happy but very elite quarterback. He will go easily to the Green Bay Packers, easily to Matt Stafford and the Lions. He could easily go to Saxonville. You never know, man. But I'm going to tell you right now, as much respect as I have for our defense and our defensive backs, I'll tell you this, they can't hold that guy. Our guys can't beat Dez. They cannot. It was like playing against high school kids when he was in practice last season. Before the season actually kicked off, it was like watching high school kids try to guard Dez Bryant. I swear. So he gets in, starting the season, and he's going half speed. Why? Because our defenders didn't give him a challenge. So when he came out and got challenged, he was like, oh man, I knew these guys wasn't that good. No, they're rookies, guys. First year in. Alright, now this season they might give him a little competition in practice. But not much. There isn't a defender in the National Football League that can high point over Dez. There isn't. Not one. Show him to me. You think you got him? Show him to me. I've never seen a defender's hand get higher than Dez's in my life. That's all I'm saying, guys. Anyway, that's been my time, guys. Shout out to Law Nation. Sorry about that, bro, but I know you loved that video because you told me you did yourself. I hope you sub to me, man. I hope Mark Holmes and everybody else subs to me. I can get some more people in here. I'm trying to break 1,000, and then sky's the limit, guys. Because I shoot for, I climb high mountains and I have big dreams. So, am I planning to make money off of this? No. I really don't care to make a penny off of this, to be quite honest. I make enough money. I don't need your money. So, that's that. If I ever did, it would strictly to be like, hey, maybe I got some autographs or something, and I want to, kind of like Mark Holmes saying, like, give you guys that don't have the chance to go get an autograph, a chance to get one. But I think that's really cool that he does that. And I buy a lot of Cowboys merch, guys. So you never know. There could be one day that, hey, I got something you don't got, and I'm raffling it off for a good cause. And what will the proceeds be used to do? Buy more Cowboys merch and get more autographs. That would be my plan. But anyway, guys, I love Dez Bryant. I hope he don't go nowhere. Jerry Jones, my theory, my dad theory, speaking as a father to a son. I have a 13-year-old son now that, just think he can do no wrong. He's on top of the world until dad checks him. But yeah, every time it happens, dad's gotta check him. And it just happens with sons and dads, man. Sometimes dad's gotta put the son in his place and be like, I'm dad. You gotta respect that, You have to. I respect my father. There's no way I'd ever disrespect that thing. Never. I tried when I was younger, and he checked me. So, it's just learning from experience here. And as old school as Jerry Jones is, he's just like my father. The day you run things is the day that he cannot pick himself up out of bed. And that's that. Even then, he'll still try to run it. But, anyways, father to son, Jerry and Steven will always disagree on a lot of things. But the bottom line is what Dad says goes. So that's how the cookie crumbles, guys. I mean, they can try to persuade him to do something else, but as much as everybody's saying that Jerry has no power over his team, he's gonna show you that he does. Believe that. But anyway, salute to you, Law. Mark Holmes. I'll be saluting you later because it's too early. It's only 5 o'clock. And no thanks, I gotta work all day. But anyway, guys, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please keep them comments coming. You guys are getting lazy on the comments on me, man. Come on. I need some insight. I need some people, interact with here. This whole purpose of this is to interact with other fans and, get our opinions out there and get us seen, like, hey, we're here. We're the reason you get paid, so listen to what we got to say. Just a little bit. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm out. Peace.
Bitch, I see you. Did you know I know you? Yeah, I know you.